Hello and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Let's Play Rome 2 Total War Empire divided as the Germanian Confederation, or the German Confederation. So, not exactly where we left off. This is a few years later. Obviously, there were no battles, there were no border changes or anything. If there were, I would have recorded that. I would have you would have seen anything interesting that might have happened. But essentially, nothing happened. The Romans moved up here, then down here, then down here, and then they're here now, the Third Legion Illyrica. I've converted most of the provinces that I've taken from the Romans, and now they're proper German cities, hence the income raise. I've also disbanded one of the armies, and we've just waited for all our troops to heal up, basically, and that's exactly what happened. So next, I'm going to disband most of these people here and recruit proper Tier 2 or possibly even Tier 3 troops. But until any of that happens, we have the Children of Doom here, which is a viable army, I think, in terms of traditions, yeah. This one isn't, unfortunately. It's a save file bug. But they can take Apollonia because Illyricum is practically safe as houses, right? So, on that note, into Apollonia. Quite literally nothing to fight, so we'll just auto-resolve that really quickly and grab ourselves another settlement with the. That's quite a noticeable increase in income. All right, there we go. Rebels still control this place. I have no intention of assaulting it yet, and the purpose of this army and this navy will actually move into there. Is basically to hold off anything that comes across Asia Minor and decides to attack me. Everyone around me, apart from Bosphorus, decided it's a good idea to sign non-aggression treaties with me, so. Well, not everyone, but quite a few people around me, and they've actually been helpful in chasing down the Romans, which is exactly what these guys are doing. So yeah, all in all, we have great relations with the people around us. You can see even in the colour. The Vandals, I think, and even they're pretty friendly towards me. Yeah, they have no reason to dislike me. So yeah, more or less everyone is a fan. Which at this point you would think, well, surely they would join in confederation with you. Not really. You see, they don't really accept that, no matter how friendly they are towards you or vice versa. That's not a thing they do. Again, this is sort of calling back to what happened a few episodes ago when I swallowed up half of the Balkans in one fell swoop, and at the press of one single button. But hey, what can you do? So, I have no idea who is attacking this. It's the Green Rome, right? Gaelic Rome? Yeah, probably. We didn't realise Numidia had a fleet. We are basically looking forward to take over Greece now, and to the extent of my knowledge, there is nothing in the way of an army down here. Maybe something at Thessalonica, but I am prepared for that eventuality as well. So we're gonna upgrade Odessos? Why Odessos, actually? I'm going to upgrade this thing. And yeah, we're basically just doing economy work. For lack of better expressions. Which is, yeah, just sorting out the economy. Nothing to it, really. Now. Culture conversion. Let's do that. Because, every bit helps. And we have like 3% of our own culture here, but, every bit helps. This settlement is next. Quite unhappy about the entire situation in this region, unfortunately, but hey. Faction joins war. Don't care about any of that. We have population surplus in several areas. Alright, next turn. I suppose it's been like this just without the occasional conquest, so yeah. Setting up. This is just setting up for everything else that will ensue. a bit later. We'll have some more interesting fights, but for now, we need to recover. We need to set ourselves up economically. And in that sense, it is a pretty strange... healing was nice. In that sense, it is a sort of pretty strange Let's Play in that I haven't really had the need to stop most, at least not to this extent, right? Usually a pause is 2 to 3 turns, healing up your troops, and that's it, but I needed to pause for like 10, 15 turns in this Let's Play, which, yeah, it's weird. Not entirely unwelcome, but, you know. It's the first time for everything, I suppose. So, do we want troops here, or spends? I mean, not really, but we also don't not want them. I'll do them, just regular fields. This I'm interested in upgrading, I think. Go with shields. And next turn we'll recruit troops there, but for now, take this settlement out, and it's just a bunch of levies and vigiles, right? I almost want to fight this, but it's just way too trivial. I prefer to actually get further in, at least this episode, to get further in, in terms of proper conquest and everything, you know? Political developments and the like. Wait, did someone, you earned a tradition, didn't you? No, it's the general. No, it's not even the general. I'll get it right eventually. It's the, it's you. What was it? Champion, right? Shield Maiden, sorry. Wow, I mean... Not really incorrect either, am I? Alright, next turn. Less of a dramatic increase in the income thing, but no, that's fine. That Roman Legion is stuck behind enemy lines and it can't siege anything, which is why I'm sort of leaving it be. It is causing some devastation, but not a lot of it. And not enough to be noticed. But yeah, they can't replenish their troops anywhere, and they're at a weird point where they can't recruit mercenaries either, because the AI won't recruit mercenaries because it's still a fighting force, as in it still has some strength. So yeah, missing supplies over there as well, eh? Yeah, that's fine. Get them a holy tree, and they should be happy. Here, convert all of this. Let's do that, and I'll leave this as it is. You have a decent number of men. Is it good enough to take over Thessalonica? Yep. It looks to me like it is, but do we want to do that considering... Yeah, we do. Alright, this is actually going to be really easy. Sure, you know what? Sure. Should I have fought it? Maybe, because it's, oh, we've grown in size. The Imperium has at least. You know what? Yeah. I like this. But, this is good. We're a good spot in life in general. What do we want? Taxes, right? Taxes. Death and taxes. And soldiers. First in this army, I think. So we'll get a pair of axe warriors and a pair of swordsmen. And that should set this army up rather nicely. Yes, it will. Next turn we'll disband some of these guys and deal with them. This is a mercenary Germanic, and this is a regular Germanic warband. Alright. Fine. Next turn. 5,500 income. We have not had this much money in ever, I don't think. So, this is something to be excited about. Obviously, Gaelic Rome expanding like it's nobody's business. It's absolutely insanely.
With your famed wisdom, you can see that.
Yeah, I have no intention of attacking you anytime soon, so fair enough. Thanks for the money. Yeah, they're just expanding insanely. But hands down, they are far mightier than I am, but that will change. That will change. Yeah, like a strong, stable Balkan Empire, and we're done, to all intents and purposes. Kind of thinking about crossing into Asia Minor, but we have other things to deal with before that happens. Let's... Why have I never done this? Yeah, let's do that. That looks awesome. Actually, all of these look very, very awesome. Alright, now, convert this, and that's going to be expensive. Convert that, and convert this to a public order place. There you go, and convert this to that. There goes all the money. And just pop down there, because you're going into Athens next. You are now a 2020 stack. What say you? So we could go after these rebels, and they're annoying, and we can deal with them. Or we could go after the backstabbing Bosphorites. That's not that's not what you call them. I know it's. I make joke is funny. So all I need to do is take a lever, cross the river. There's the bridge. Hold the bridge. They're going to walk out and fight me. I'm going to win. And Bob's your uncle. But before I win, I'd like to know what they have. So I'm going to recruit a spy. And there is something we can do. You. Get that. And you get that. The sign of a well thought out strategy. I knew well in advance what they're going to have. When I recruited them, I knew their skill set. That is a good sign in general for strategy games. But now we're at a bit of a crossroads, right? For the last time, no, I don't want to ally myself with the guys that are at war with absolutely everyone in the world. Because I'm safe defensively from Asia Minor. I don't think I have a full stack army over there. They don't really.
If the spirits wish it.
Yes, I will sign non-aggression pacts with all Germanic tribes. Plagan Odessos. That's a shame. Can I help the situation generally somehow? Probably not. I'll put a well down though. I already have one. Industry. Or money. Upgrade the entire army? Upgrade this entire army. Yep, upgrade this entire army. And straight into Athens, which is their capital. Somewhat drained. Alright. It's just way too easy. And there we go. Next time I'm going to fix that one up. Question is, though, what do we do with this army? Well, obviously we're going to disband most of these guys. Let's disband all of them right now, for income's sake. Get rid of the spear levy too. Archers are fantastic. You guys slightly less so, even though you were phenomenal a short while ago. You're raiding, that's fine, because I have defenses set up everywhere. And I believe these guys are chasing you down. So, do we... Oh, just remember to not go into Odessos. Do I swim across to Nicomedia, take it, and wait and see, basically? Or do I do something different? That is the question. So if you take Sparta, you're going to be busy keeping public order levels between these two places, right? That's sort of to be expected. Mind you, now it is winter, so we will have more public order issues than not. Yeah, I don't take lightly to being backstabbed. But what we're going to do is we're going to do both. Well, maybe not. We're going to do neither for now, but we're going to do both a little bit. I can't shake the feeling that taking out the rebel settlement is the objectively correct thing to do. Take out the rebels, deal with that, full control of the province as well, though. Ooh, that is...
people of Rome see you as worthy allies.
See, that is important. That is very important as well. Full control over a province gives you... Let's say I upgrade the entire army, and let's say I decide to move in. Also, I upgrade this entire army, and I recruit a few guys for it. So, you need some swords, axes, and more swords. Sounds good? Sounds good to me. From Athens, then into Sparta. Again, has practically no garrison. And another one falls, another one bites the dust, and so on and so forth. Right, well... Yeah, I'm thinking... I can't recruit troops quickly enough, and they did cross the river. And they have 2 armies. They have 2 full 20 stacks. Alright. Do you know what? Never mind. For now, we sit tight. Soon, though, we go over to our capital, I think, because this is where the best recruitment place is. We get a new army going. We recruit troops for that army. We, well, no shit, you recruit troops for that army. What I mean is, we get all the troops in the army. That's all fine and dandy. And, well, Bob's your uncle, we send them north. Because, yeah, backstabbing bastards, basically. And we can send one army to defend here. Defend the crossing. And at that point, we'd be pretty much done, right? And in terms of any real game-threatening challenges, right? I would assume so. I would assume so. Mind you, there is a green giant to the left of me, but green giant is friendly towards me.
Can you not attack these folk?
It's Shrek.
Your bravery in this would surely be worthy of a bard's song.
Look, I'd love to. Soon, I don't have an army. I don't have what to attack it with. You catch my drift? Langobardi. Yup. You can have the trade agreement. It's to the benefit of all. Local bandits offer their services to intimidate the opposition. No. No, let's not do that. Why intimidate the opposition? There isn't much of an opposition. Not really. Yeah. So I'm going to siege this. Cohorts upon cohorts, armored archers, horse archers, legionary cavalry, and Roman pikemen. Yes, Roman pikemen exist as well. So, siege it up. Hmm. What makes you... You have more morale, you have more health. But that's about it. I'll take 2 of you, because you're cool. I'll take a few units of spearmen, I think. No, I already have a few units of spearmen. I'll take a few more units of swordsmen then. Figure. And, these are Gothic archers. Won't be as good as the... Let's take 2 ballistas. And some more swordsmen. Yeah, that's the army composition I'm going with. This will convert to... I guess that's fine. And we'll need to start converting places. Well, places. We need to start converting buildings over here as well. Sure, I'll take these 2 down. From there to Athens. Actually, if we can sign a peace treaty with them...
Do not waste time on pleasantries and...
Oh, come on. Why would you not sign a peace treaty with me? Do you honestly think you have any chance of reclaiming the entirety of the Balkans? I mean, come on. I'm all for optimism. Actually, I'm not. I'm all for realism. And I think I called these guys Bosphorites, Bosphorians, whatever. They're not. They're the Buri. There's actually, as much as I hate saying this, there's not much reason into heading over to the north. There really isn't. I think I'd just much rather head over into Nicomedia. See what's what over there. Makes slightly more sense to me. Well, what makes the most sense is to not even do this battle and just sit on my arse, basically. Stockpiling money for the rest of eternity. Okay, not for the rest of eternity, but for a very long time. Do we want this? Yes we do. You reduce banditry, and that's important. Yeah, Law and Order just seems ridiculously good, mostly because of the reduced banditry thing as well. Public Order in general is great, but just... Look, there's no banditry, look at it. There's no banditry, it's awesome. And I can send you over to places that have banditry and just have you deal with everything. Phenomenal, phenomenal. Alright, next turn now, I think. Just hope they don't attack me in Tremontium. Yeah, I would appreciate that. Saxons, yeah. Friendly with everyone north of me. Move on to the west, east, and south. That's a different story, ever so slightly. I don't like that fleet. I really don't like that fleet. Missing supplies. Look, is there anything I can do about this banditry that, I mean, I don't think so. Leave it. One more turn until we recruit with this army, or until we finish recruiting everything we need to recruit over there. Athens, build a... What is this? It looks awesome, I'll take it. I didn't know it exists. Leave that for now. And a holy tree, and convert this thing, and this thing. And there we go. Now, if you were to leave, Athens would be happy, so get over there and put some public order in them. And maybe spread out the development a little bit. Share some love over here in this general area. This It provides +6 banditry. Why would I ever build a coin maker? Because there is... I don't think there's a building that reduces banditry. This produces +6 banditry as well. No! Why would I ever do that? No. Yeah, let's do a meeting hall. Actually, public order is great here. This reduces banditry. Oh, this reduces banditry. Okay. And you do have a problem with a little bit of it. With a decent bit of it. Okay. That here. There as well. I guess we know how to counter it then. Well, counter it is a bit of a strong word, but you know. We generally know what should be done. Something to focus on at the very least. An army, that's it's like a child being given birth to. So wait, child being given birth to. You give birth to a child. The child is being given birth to. Yes, I was gonna. That was either gonna be correct or horribly wrong and possibly enough to get me arrested. But no, that is correct. I believe. Yes, that is grammatically correct. That is what I'm trying to say, right? Child being given birth to means that the child is being born. And that is a somehow close equivalent of, you know, it's just gone off rails at this point entirely. I'm just going to stick with it anyway. That is somehow equivalent to what just happened to that army.
For the All-Father!
Do they take no damage?
To battle!
Why am I doing this then?
Fall back!
Yeah, fuck that.
On the move, lads.
Yeah, fuck that, no. Do I want a few more soldiers? I think so. Over here, no, we have the thing being built over there, we have the thing being built over here. Go with a warriors thingamajig? Bronze workshop, yeah. Bronze workshop. We'll upgrade Drabetta next. The next batch of money we get. But yeah, next turn is going to be this battle, obviously, so. Yep, that's fine. I kind of don't want to do the battle this episode, though. I kind of want to do it next episode and have the entire thing be dedicated to that.
Your wisdom would be obvious to...
No, sorry. I'm not letting you march through my lands. That is... No, we're not. That is not a movie you will be seeing, no. Alright. What are you doing down there? Rat infestation. Unfortunate. What does it actually do? Add squalor. Okay. Well, you're getting upgraded next. Actually, the entire province of Dacia is getting upgraded next. Do we have a well in this province? We have a mineral spring, so yes. We have this thingamajig, a community. We get slaves, that increases banditry. Let's get a thing that decreases banditry. It's in here, isn't it? No. It needs to be built in this province. Yeah, it needs to be built in the province. Well, in that case... Is there literally nothing I can construct to decrease banditry in... like, secondary settlements? No. No, there is not. Funny that. Mine then. It's going up. That is going to be turned into that. And I'm thinking, yeah, Lawmaster's Hut. We could use some cattle. Cattle makes sense. Well, let's keep it. Let's keep it as cattle. So you're all rested up and ready to go. You're all rested up and ready to go. Feels like there is nothing else to be done other than, you know, for me to say the word go and we're off to the races, as they say. Now this province is going to get more secure as we go along as well. I could take over Germania, but I could also take over it later and instead send my guys over in this direction, force march them rather in this direction, and cross the narrow sea, as it were. I don't think I've ever done a Game of Thrones reference in this series, nor in recent memory in any video, so you know what? It's warranted. Do we attack, though? I think we do. Alright. Ladders.
Attack! Let them cower before us.
No, I've decided. I've changed my mind. I've changed my mind. All right, let's. You're gonna attack first. These guys are gonna be the backup. Sorry. Am I just stalling? No, it's actually very important because they have siege equipment, and I intend on not fighting the Romans until I deplete all my siege equipment ammunition on their defenses and their men. So let me. I think I just shoulder bumped the microphone. I wanted to lean in a little bit, and it does look pretty, doesn't it? You know, bar this hole here, which we are about to plug. Look, weirder expressions have been used for putting down rebellions, but you know, bar this thing, it does look pretty, doesn't it? All right, next turn. Military access for military access. Where do you want to go? Probably in this direction, right? No. You don't get to go through my lands. You can sail. You know, there's the sea. You can sail across it. Hopefully drown in the process, but, yeah. Alright. Rat infestation. Rat catchers. Paid properly and make sure that is dealt with. Now, chainmail next, right? Infantry chainmail. Yeah, infantry chainmail. Sparta is somewhat displeased with me. Well, not Sparta, but Achaia in general is a little bit displeased with us. Let's fix that. Plus 4 public order, plus 4 public order. 3 public order, but various bonuses here and there. We'll go with this one. Food? Do we need food? We don't not need food, but we can do without food for the time being. And I'll build this. Alright. Let's see. regular march, and that entire settlement is next. You can actually recruit another unit, or several. Let's recruit several. Let's get rid of that lot. And let's give you 2 units of longbowmen. And we don't have any more money, but that's fine. Because I don't want you to fight with these bands either. So we're going to get rid of them as well, actually, before you attack. Give you a better army. But for now, besiege.
Besieging settlement for the tribe.
And you're there from the other end. Alright. So, this is going to be a bit of a brief episode, but I'm going to end it here and stall, basically. And this battle is going to be pretty much the entirety of the next episode. It's a huge battle. It's very important. I can't just squeeze it in and have an hour-long episode right now. Well, I could, but that's... Honestly, I need a break. I need a break, and I have like a set of exams to prepare for in like they happen in a few hours. So yeah, I need a break. Sorry about that. So yeah, we're gonna leave it here. Thank you very much for watching. Like, subscribe down below if you enjoyed the video and want to stay tuned with the rest of the series. Till next time, have fun, take care, and bye bye. And I promise that the next video will be delivered to you soon. Take care.